This is Khalida Jarrar leaving Israel's prison on 20 January 2025. And this is how she looked before she was held without charge or trial in December 2023. But who is Khalida Jarrar? And why have Israeli authorities arrested her many times over the past 3 decades?
يريد أن يكتموا أصواتنا لكن صوتنا سيبقى عاليا مرتفعا ضد الظلم ضد الاضطهاد ضد الاحتلال. أنا أمثل شعبي وشعبي يناضل من أجل إنهاء هذا الاحتلال وسنستمر في نضالنا حتى جلاء الاحتلال وملاحقته ومحاكمته كمجرم.
Originally from Nablus, Jarrar is a Palestinian political leader, human rights and feminist advocate who played a crucial role in Palestine's accession to the International Criminal Court in 2015. Jarrar is one of the most prominent leaders of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, a nationalist and Marxist-Leninist group that is the second largest faction in the Palestine Liberation Organization. She was born on 9 February 1963 to a family of Palestinian refugees who had fled from the town of Bisan during the 1948 Nakba. In 1985, Khalida earned her bachelor's degree in business administration from Birzeit University. After graduating, she worked with UNRWA in 1988, focusing on boosting the role of Palestinian women. This work was part of her early career efforts in supporting women's initiatives and empowerment in Palestine. But it was on 8 March 1989 when she was first arrested by Israel for participating in an International Women's Day demonstration. This marked the beginning of her long history of political activism and confrontations with Israeli authorities over her advocacy for Palestinian rights. In 1993, Jarrar became the vice chairman of Adamir, a Palestinian non-governmental organisation supporting the rights of political prisoners. Her involvement in Adamir was critical in building an organisation that provides free legal aid to Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli and Palestinian prisons, advocating for their rights at national and international levels, and working to end torture and arbitrary detention through monitoring, legal procedures, and solidarity campaigns. She worked with the organisation until 2017. In 1998, Jarrar was banned by Israeli authorities from travelling outside the occupied Palestinian territories. This was to prevent her from attending the Human Rights Defenders Summit held in Paris in December 1998. This travel ban marked the beginning of a long-standing restriction on her movement, which has only been lifted once since then in 2010 for medical treatment in Jordan. But this attempt to limit Jarrar only increased her political popularity. Later in 2003, she completed a master's in democracy and human rights. And in 2006, she was elected to the Palestinian Legislative Council as a member of the PFLP. In 2015, Khalida Jarrar played a significant role in Palestine's efforts to join the International Criminal Court. She was appointed to the Palestinian High Follow-up Committee with the ICC, a body responsible for preparing Palestine's application and subsequent engagement with the court. This committee was tasked with documenting alleged Israeli violations of international law and presenting them to the ICC. Jarrar worked on gathering evidence and preparing legal documentation related to alleged war crimes, settlement activities, and other violations under international law. Her research and advocacy aim to hold Israel accountable for its actions in the occupied Palestinian territories. Palestine formally joined the ICC on 1st of April 2015, becoming its 123rd member state. This move allowed Palestine to bring cases against alleged Israeli violations before the court. But her achievements made her a target of Israeli authorities. Shortly after, Jarrar was arrested by Israeli forces in her home. She was held without charge for 6 months under administrative detention, which would continue to be extended until her official sentence of 15 months was given on 6th of December 2015. Jarrar was released on the 3rd of June 2016. But it wasn't long before she was re-arrested. On the 2nd of July 2017, she was held under administrative detention without formal charges or trial. Once again, her detention was repeatedly extended for a total of 20 months until she was released on 28th of February 2019. 9 months later, she was sentenced to 2 years in prison for holding a leadership position in the PFLP. Jarrar was also arrested on the 26th of December 2023 following the publication of a research paper documenting violations against Palestinian prisoners during the Gaza conflict. Israeli authorities accused her of being affiliated with the PFLP and claimed that she posed a security threat. During her 6 months in Ayalon prison, she reported being kept in solitary confinement in a 2-meter by 1.5-meter cell.
لم تكن الظروف بمثل هذه القسوة، سواء من خلال الاعتداء المتكرر على الأسرى